Hello my dear students, welcome to another video. Hope you are fine at home and doing your works properly. Now, in today's video, it is not a lecture. We are going to see some of the activities of our chapter 3, that is metals and non-metals. In this chapter, in our previous two videos, we had covered what is a metal, physical properties of metal and chemical properties of metals. In this video, you will see some of the activities to prove these properties. So shall we go to the video? Okay. Dear students, as I told you, today we are going to do some activities related to our chapter 3, metals and non-metals. In this video, we are going to watch some important experiments which we can perform only in laboratory under the supervision of a teacher. So I welcome all of you to our chemistry lab. Just have a look at the lab. Please come. So this is our chemistry lab. Here you can see the tables are arranged, and in each table we have apparatus as well as chemicals. So dear students, in our previous chapter we were learning about acids, and this is concentrated HCl, the acid, hydrochloric acid, concentrated form of the hydrochloric acid. And I told you, why do we need to dilute a hydrochloric acid or dilute an acid? Because you may remember what is the reason to dilute, or what are the precautions we have to take while diluting a acid. And here you can see some chemicals are kept which will help us for doing the activities or experiments. And today we are going to do some of the activities which is related to the chemical properties of metals. We know we have learned almost 6 chemical properties of metals, and out of that the first one was reaction of metals with acids. We know when acids react with metals, we will get a metal salt and hydrogen gas will liberate. So let's see the activity. In this activity, we will take magnesium, zinc, lead and copper metals in 4 different test tubes and pour 100 ml of dilute hydrochloric acid into each. After some time, we can see that from first 3 test tubes, bubbles are coming up. These bubbles are hydrogen gas. And from the first test tube, that is from magnesium, the amount of bubbles are more as compared to the others. That means magnesium reacts very vigorously with dilute hydrochloric acid, followed by zinc and then lead. But in the case of copper, there is no any bubbles are forming. That means copper does not react with dilute hydrochloric acid. The reason for it is already explained in our previous video. Please watch it. So this is our first activity, that is reaction of metals with acids. In this activity, we will study about thermal conductivity of metals. To do this activity, we need 2 teaspoons and some hot water. 1 teaspoon is made of plastic and another one is of iron or steel. Place the spoons as and keep small piece of butter in it. Now pour water and wait for some time. After some time, we can see that the butter in iron or steel spoon starts melting, and the butter in plastic spoon will remain as it is. This shows that the thermal conductivity of steel or iron. In this activity, we will see the reaction of metals with oxygen. Take a strip of magnesium ribbon and hang it on a stand and burn it with the help of a matchstick. After burning, we can see the dazzling light. After some time, you can obtain a magnesium oxide. That means metals react with oxygen to give metallic oxides. So dear students, this was our small video. I know that this will give you a good information regarding the activities related to the chemical properties of metals in our chapter. If you like the video, please share it with your friends, and if you feel any doubt, don't hesitate to make a call or leave a comment. Thank you.